Okay, East Gwillimbury, it's time to review your real estate market stats for July 21. Like my other videos, we're going to have a look at what happened a year ago in July 2020, and then we're going to have a look at June 21 as well. Please excuse my typo. So if we look at July 2020, 68 total homes sold across all home types. So that is condos, semis, towns, links, absolutely everything. The June and July numbers are broken out a little bit differently in that the N is new listings that came to market. The S is the number of sales that happened through the month, which is represented by this number over here. And the A is the active listings. So active listings are essentially what didn't sell. They could be cancellations, relists, things like that. So they essentially what happens, they carry over into the next month. So if we look at new listings that came on the market in June 21, 98, 84 sales through the month, and active listings that carried over into July were 74. In July, we have new listings coming on the market of 83, sales for the month of 68, active listings is 65. So now this is a trend that we've been seeing quite a bit through other markets as well, where we do have less listings coming on the market, so represented by the N, the new listings. The sales for the month in this case, though, have actually slowed a little bit to 68. Last month, quite aggressive. East Gwillimbury, I review 6 towns every month in my videos. East Gwillimbury was definitely one of the busiest ones going. So this month it just does seem to be that the sales have slowed up a bit. But bear in mind that there was less new listings coming out. So in the active listings, a lot of those sales have been pulled there. Okay, so average sale price across all home types, 963,000 a year ago. June 21, 1,331,000, currently trending at 1,349,000. Sales to new listings ratio is known as the absorption rate, tells us that out of the homes coming on the market each month, what is the percentage they're actually selling. So a year ago, we were into that COVID market, so about half of the homes coming on the market were sold. In June 21, 85.7% of the homes that came on the market sold, so definitely seller's market. Currently trending in July 21 at 81.9. So again, 80% still absolutely indicative of a seller market, but you can definitely see that the market in East Gwillimbury has slowed down a little bit. And you'll see that by the months of inventory number. So MOI, months of inventory, tells us that if no other homes came on the market after today at the current rate of buying, how long would it take to deplete the inventory? So a year ago, 2.1, 0.9 in June 21, currently trending at 1 month of inventory. So again, what we're looking at is the absorption rate is actually coming down a little bit. The months of inventory is coming up a little bit, and we're seeing it in the numbers up here in the new listings, the sales, and the active listings. So definitely East Gwillimbury is slowing down just a fraction for the month of July. Days on market to get a home sold, 23 a year ago, 13 in June, currently trending at 15. So again, this number here taking a little bit longer to get homes sold, which would show us that that market is definitely slowing down. So what's in this for buyers and sellers? Well, for buyers right now in East Gwillimbury, again, we're at an 80% absorption rate, so still a very, very busy market. I definitely wouldn't say that, it's going to be slow by any stretch, but, where I'm personally having success with working with my own buyers right now that are getting a little frustrated with the market is having a look at these active listings. And I know I keep saying this in my videos, but as you can see, they are disappearing. So people are taking my advice. But jokes aside, definitely there tends to be some opportunities there, right? Those listings are sitting around for a reason. And as a seller, there's only 2 things a seller can control, either price of the home or the condition. So if they don't meet either one of those, the only thing they're going to adjust is the price or the condition to meet what the buyer expectation is. So sometimes buyers, there's a little bit of an opportunity there if a house is sitting a little bit overpriced to go in and make an offer. And respectfully, a seller's motivation is different on day 3 than it is on day 33. So there are homes that have been sitting on the market for 30 and 60 days right now. For sellers, again, you're still looking at an 80% absorption rate, still a smoking busy market. You can definitely expect a lot of activity on your home. So in a market like this, high definition professional photos, you want to make sure, you want virtual tours, you want to make sure that your home is showcased in its highest light possible.